What's up, world? It's me, your fancy new guy, here to bring you a new lesson on waste. And who's it brought to you by? Me, your fancy new guy, because we don't have a sponsor yet. So on today's lesson, we're talking about waste. And why are we talking about it? Because you just learned 5 S's. And in that first S, where we tell you to sort your life out, sort your process out, what we mean by that is you're sorting out waste. So what is waste? It's anything of non-value. So think about anything around you that's not of value, and that's where these categories start. And out of these 7 wastes, the first one you can experience, it's called overproduction. So you ever have that time in the kitchen and you cook way too much? Or maybe you have like 10 kids and you have to make 40 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches every week, and so you make like 50 to try to get ahead. You overproduced. And when you overproduce stuff, it's wasting a lot of time and money. The second waste is inventory. So think about your inventory on groceries. Let's go back to that first one where you overproduced extra sandwiches. You had to use extra inventory that you used your money for. So you spent extra money to overproduce. Now you got 2 forms of waste because your inventory is very, very key. Now let's talk about sometimes you have not enough inventory, which can also lead to waste. You ever been in the kitchen and you're making like your 40 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches I keep telling you about, and you don't have any jelly? It's kind of hard to make PB&J without the J. So what do you do in that moment because you don't have inventory? You go to the store and you buy more. But there's another hidden waste, a third hidden waste inside of that. And that's called waiting. You see what I did there? That little awkward pause where you just waited for a second? Waiting is the biggest form of waste outside of those first 2 because you find yourself waiting in line. Which leads me to my 4th waste. And that 4th waste is something that correlates to that 3rd one. Motion. Think about how you move. All these motions, all these wastes. So how many times did you have to walk across the store to get what you need? All those excess footsteps are ones that are motion, but the motion is a waste of time, which causes you to wait. So think about, you can't find it in the store, so how many times you walk up and down all those aisles when you could have just stopped, asked an employee where the thing is, and saved yourself a ton of time instead of all that extra motion of walking all over the place. You see what I'm saying here? So because you didn't have inventory, you had to go to the store and wait for your sandwich, and now while you're waiting for your sandwich, you're wasting extra time by walking all over the place instead of stopping and asking for help. Sorry, Plantosaurus, I tapped you on the head. So, with motion, you could probably guess the 5th one, or maybe you can't, because I'm here to teach you what that 5th waste is. It's transportation. It's different than motion though, because how did you get to the store in the first place? You had to drive, and that's your form of transportation. Now imagine a world where you don't have a car. You have a transportation problem. That's probably something you should sort out, because there's ways around it. I just explained transporting yourself to the store, and while you're inside the store, you're walking around not asking for help, wasting more time. So think about transportation. When I talk about transportation, I think about how I'm going to transport all of those groceries inside, because I'm a strong man and I can carry all of it at once. That 6th form of waste is called rework. So what is rework? Simple. You have to rework something that you already worked on. It's very, very wasteful. So let's go back to those peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And you have a child that doesn't necessarily like peanut butter. So you make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and you put it in front of your child and they were like,
"But I don't like peanut butter."
And then you have to go rework it. If you're a good parent, you'll tell your kid that you're not a short order cook and they should go make it themselves, because the fact that you made it for them was just nice of you. Or you can just be really nice to your child and go enable them and do it for them. And rework the sandwich because you didn't think the first time that maybe they don't want the peanut butter. Maybe you should have asked. No farting on the set, please. And our seventh waste, over-processing. Don't get it confused with overproduction because they're not the same thing. Over-processing is when you put too much thought into something. So think about that example of someone with that 1983 Ford Pinto. Would you put spinning rims on that in a turbo? I'm giving you a second to answer. If the answer is yes, then you're probably a friend of ours. If the answer is no, you're more practical because that's over-processing something that's super simple. So just to recap for you one more time, these are the 7 wastes. Overproduction, inventory, waiting, motion, transportation, rework, and over-processing. Thanks for learning about these 7 wastes with your fancy new guy. And what should you do to find up-to-date information and fresh new content? That's right, you go to fancynewguy.com. What is that again? fancynewguy.com. And we'll see you there.